Can't tell my bad.
Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Again, we're all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, our official website is StephenKnightShow.com. You can also subscribe to us on YouTube where you can see us if you'd rather watch us while we do these hot topics. All right, well, looks like Snoop Doggy Dogg may have a lawsuit coming his way after he posted a complaint about an Uber Eats order he never received on Instagram last month. So according to CBS LA, the driver's name is Saeed. He says, so pretty much he said that he was doing Uber Eats and Snoop, ordered the food. He was taken to this industrial area and he said he waited 8 minutes, which is apparently Uber's protocol, and no one ever came, so he left. So Snoop, I guess, tweeted out his frustration for not getting his food, and when he sent it out, it had the man's contact information on there, as well as his license plate. And so he feels that, he doesn't feel safe. He feels that with Snoop's following, he said he has anxiety. He's scared for his family, their safety as well. So he's taking legal actions against this. Chike, what do you think about this situation?
It's kind of funny that you asked me this because I had an incident yesterday with a DoorDash person. And so in my profile, I have specific set up on how I want to receive my person. And part of that is, I don't care if it's a pandemic or not, I need food to go from hand to hand. I'm eating this, I'm ingesting this. I need to know that it's secure and I want it in my hand. I don't want you to sit it somewhere. I want it in my hand. So anyway, I found my food or my dinner yesterday outside on the ground. Like, I don't eat off the ground. I'm not an animal.
Right.
So I just complain about that. However, in this particular situation, I understand the delivery person's dilemma. That's your personal information. People are crazy today, and you have to protect your privacy. And I do know that with DoorDash, the account is only open as long as it's active, and then all that information shuts down. So I can't speak to Uber Eats because I don't use Uber Eats, but I don't know how long that information would be in Snoop's view, like how long he had access to that. So did he screenshot it? How did he do that?
Yeah.
How did information to send it? So that's curious to me, because if it's something that deletes or it goes away, but you went out of your way to obtain it, then that doesn't look too good for you.
Yeah.
But I do agree with the driver. His privacy needs to be protected.
Lynia.
Tricky dicky. Wow. So this is the same driver that just put out a video. Am I correct? He did a whole video. As a consumer, you are entitled to a grievance if you're not happy with a service that you're getting. You're entitled to a grievance. I don't know the specifics of actually what Snoop put out because I didn't see that part. But there could have been probably a better way. I know that once you're done, you can rate that person or whatever. And I'm just really still stuck on Snoop ordering from Uber Eats. Like, you couldn't get one of your cronies to go pick it up or something? And, because I know this driver was like, well, it was in an abandoned, like the place looked abandoned, the area, whatever. So I can get him being concerned, but then you should have made a phone call. You should have called whoever you were supposed to be delivering to, because you're able to do that, or at least send a text message or something, just to get confirmation. But yeah, if there was something where he was able to screenshot and, put this man's information out there, I would say then that definitely can be a problem. And, there may be a conversation, well, maybe I could compensate you. And now if you're talking about you trying to file millions and millions of dollars of a lawsuit, or you just trying to get some money at this particular juncture. Because you said you put out a whole video, sir. Now everybody know who you is. Cause I'm assuming that the picture ain't but so big on your avatar, so
Right.
somebody would really have to like zoom in just to see. Oh, that's that dude that live around the corner from me, chair. Let me zoom in. Oh, that's that mole on his nose. Man, please. Okay, we'll see what happens.
I'm sure they can settle this one. But Uber did apologize to Snoop and to the driver. Apparently, and the man said he didn't even know he was delivering to Snoop till the message went out, the tweet or whatever. All right, well, our last story, this is a great way to end Black History Month. When Joe Biden was running for president, one of his campaign promises that he was going to nominate the first Black Supreme Court nominee. And 2 years to the day, he did what he said he was going to do. He made true to his promise, and he nominated Ketanji Brown Jackson. We'll get her name right. And if she is confirmed, she'll be the first Black woman on the Supreme Court justice. Out of all the ones we've only had a few handful that have not been white men and that have not been women. So that's great news. What do you think about this, Lynia, as a Black woman? And she was nominated for another Supreme Court, not the federal Supreme Court, by bipartisan. But they're already trying to take digs there, saying she's too to the left.
We've never had a Black woman.
Mm-hmm.
And you damn sure can't count Clarence Thomas.
Right.
Was it Thurgood Marshall?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just because we probably can count on our hands, right?
Right. For sure.
Yeah. So of course they're going to fight it. They're going to fight it all the way.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that she's ready for that fight,
mm-hmm.
and that she has the support that she needs, and that this confirmation goes through accordingly, so we can have at least one in there for now.
Right.
Because all the other ones got to go to.
Yeah. Chike, what are your thoughts on this?
Go, sis, go. And I'm praying for your confirmation. And I definitely, my heart is with you in the fight. They're already starting to get their ammunition loaded up and ready to fire. They're saying something to the effect of it should not be that he was able to say that he wanted a Black woman in the seat and actually just pick a Black woman. And the other people are saying, why didn't he just open the field up to everyone else and just pick a Black woman, as opposed to saying it and then appointing one? Because now it's going to look like he was only looking at Black women, which is discrimination. So that's going to be the angle in how they're coming at this. But
it's interesting because when Reagan was in office, he said he wanted a woman on the Supreme Court, and the Republicans, a woman, yes, it's time to get a woman up there. And so now all of a sudden, because a Black woman, we got a problem.
You better believe it.
But in her speech, she did pay homage to the very first Black woman appointed to a federal judge named Constance Baker Motley. So they think they'll have the votes for it, but it's going to be some mess. It's going to be some mess. Well, listen, Lynia, thank you so much. Again, it was great meeting you this past weekend. Chike, I will see you in movie reviews. And when we come back, our interview with Dr. Jeanette Raymond. Right back after this.